Okay. Call the meeting to order. Everybody would stand into the pledge and then continue standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Jamie, would you please call the roll? Oh, hold on.
Don't call the roll yet.
Wow.
Hey.
Hi, Eddie.
Hello, folks.
He's got up the beach.
Did you just get off your boat?
One of them days. Oh, well.
Good to see you, Ed.
All right, Jamie, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Brent McWhirter.
Here.
Trustee McManning.
Here.
Trustee Denise Bryan.
Here.
Trustee Richard Toker. Trustee Ed Hall.
Finally.
All right, we have a quorum, so we'll move on to the approval of the agenda, and I would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for June 28th as presented by staff. Second.
So we have a motion by Richard Tokar and a second by Nick Manning. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Next up, we have the approval of the minutes of June 14th, 2023, and I would entertain a motion.
And I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of June 14th, 2023 as presented by staff.
Okay, I have a motion by Denise Bryan and a second by Richard Tokar. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next up, we have audience business, and we have nobody signed up for audience business, so we'll just move along to item G, announcements.
I just have a couple. So this Friday and Saturday, it's Iron Music Festival at Fenceline. Saturdays when the road will be shut down. And then July 8th, 15th, or 22nd is Grand Summer Nights. Those are all Saturdays also. And then Mancos Days is the weekend after.
Okay.
July is full.
Yes. All right. Terry, do you have any? Okay. Welcome back. All right. We'll move along to item H, committee reports. We do not have a commissioner present, so we'll move along to the Region 9.
Okay, just briefly, Region 9 has applied for this broadband grant, this NTIA grant, and unfortunately, they didn't get the grant, and that's a big. They didn't receive it, so that puts them back to the drawing board. Hickenlooper's office has been in touch with them, and so Region 9 has a broadband stakeholders group that have been meeting pretty regularly. So that will go back to them, and they'll figure out what to do next. And we'll get a big update in July when we have our board meeting with Region 9.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do they know why they didn't get the grant?
You know, the email doesn't say. It just said that they did not receive the NTIA broadband grant. So I think they're going to present all that at the meeting.
All right. And you said CDOT did not have a meeting yet?
There was no TPR meeting this month.
Okay. And then Mancos Planning Commission.
I did not make the meeting last week. I was at the Department of Housing workshop.
Okay.
I can give a little update on that.
Jamie does have some info from that because she's been attending.
Mm-hmm. They just reviewed chapters 9 and 10.
Of the comp plan? Okay.
Okay.
And then housing?
Yeah, so we were at the, Jason and I went up to the Department of Housing, the Developers Toolkit, and it was a 2-day workshop. It was great. They took us step by step through kind of an interactive, like how would you develop affordable housing within this structure. So yeah, lots of good context, different municipalities around the state. some folks who are interested in potentially doing some affordable housing locally. So Jason's on it, but it was really informative to us to understand kind of what Mancos needs and how we would kind of pivot that into the right metrics to get the right people involved to make it happen. So yeah, really useful workshop.
Okay.
Question, Nick, so did they talk anything more about Proposition 123? Is that still on the, how to roll that out into this?
They did. They didn't have any clear insights.
No one seems to yet. Okay.
So the money's there somewhere. But yeah, and we looked at like the tax credits. We looked at different pieces, and we realized just like kind of have this epiphany that a lot of that's not going to work for Mancos because they're looking at units that are 30, 40, 50 and up.
Oh, okay.
And big scale development, and Mancos just doesn't need that. And so we drove by on the way back to the development at Ridgeway and looked at that, and it's 30 units, and it's way oversized for Ridgeway. And so Jason and I are kind of starting to understand how to actually make it work and what's realistic in that world, and a lot of what we assume is actually not possible. So we're still kind of like back to the drawing board.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. More will be revealed. Okay, moving along, we're going to go to item I, discussion and action items. Number 1, we're doing the public hearing for the Mesa Verde Motel liquor license application. Amy?
So MSSM Enterprises, which is Mesa Verde Motel, has applied for a, what's your name? Yes, license. And they're here today, if you have any questions for them. They are zoned currently, they're too far from the schools, all that, they fit all of our guidelines. The marshal's office has no objections.
Okay. So I will open the public hearing at 7:10. And we have nobody signed up to speak at the public hearing. Therefore, I will close the public hearing.
Boy, that was a fast one.
And I will go to the board on questions or anything. Any comments? Nick?
Capacity? What's capacity of that spot? You guys know? Okay. Cool. Good answer.
It's not very many though.
All right. Fair enough. That's all I got for now.
Janice?
A question is I guess why a motel is going to start serving adult beverages, is this, can someone just answer that part?
Can I read mine?
Yeah, I would love to hear it.
If you come up to the podium and just say your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Sally Diezik, and I reside at 191 Railroad Avenue in Mancos, which is at the motel. We're applying for this liquor license to be able to provide another amenity for our guests and another food and drink option for the Mancos Valley community. Our intention is to have our lounge open from 3 till 9 p.m. with low-key music from a vinyl record player. There may also be an occasional live music afternoon. As lodging proprietors, our top concern is of our guests who are paying to be in our rooms and utmost consideration of their comfort. Therefore, we'll be maintaining a respectful level of ambience and noise coming from the bar, as reflected in our 9 p.m. closing time. This will also ensure no carryover late night sounds will be disturbing the very few neighbors that we have. We're creating the space for our wonderful community, the entire community, to enjoy and connect in. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Richard?
I have no concerns or questions.
Ed?
Do you guys have, is it going to be a bar per se? Or, is it something that's new construction? Or are you taking an existing
it's a
unit?
renovation of an existing.
Of an existing unit on the hotel, not the residence though?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a residence and then we have
Right,
a hotel,
yeah, and then- yeah,
and
yeah.
we have a little garage
Mhm.
that was used as our maintenance garage during renovations, and now we turn that into a bar.
You're going to turn that into a bar. So that would be on here on the east side?
It's right in the middle of the property.
It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
So it backs to the well, and
Oh,
that
okay.
whole back parking lot is where our parking will be for the public to enter into the bar.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, no other problem. No questions.
Then I would entertain a motion.
Find that on here.
Make a motion after public hearing, we approve the new liquor license for MSSM Enterprises LLC, conditional upon state approval and authorize the town clerk treasurer to send the application to the state.
I'll second
that.
All right. So I have a motion from trustee Nick Manning and a second from trustees Ed Hallam and Janice Bryan. Would you please call the roll, Jamie?
Trustee Brent McWhirter.
Aye.
Trustee Nick Manning.
Aye.
Trustee Denise Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Richard Tupar.
Aye.
Trustee Ed Allen.
You betcha.
All right. Passes unanimous.
Congratulations, you
Thank you.
guys.
Low key.
It's a nice addition.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone that I know that stayed at your hotel just love it. They just think it's so awesome. It's so cool. So, the eclecticness, just the whole setup on it. They just, friends of ours stayed there just like 2-3 weeks ago, and they just said, man, it is really a cool spot. And I've had other people say the same thing. So if you follow in that same line and suit, man, more power to you. It's going to be
That's
great.
our intention.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. That's great that
Thank
you
you
can
guys.
offer your guests a nice place to stay
And
and.
we are, there will be a coffee shop by day.
Yeah, coffee shop in the morning.
Cool.
Good. So does that mean you're employing more people?
Absolutely.
Well, that's good for Mancos.
Yeah.
Good.
We're in the
Good.
process of
Good luck. All right.
All right, thank you.
Both spaces are always open to the community, so.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right. Moving on to item 2, the donation request. Amy?
You guys can go.
Get out of here. Go, go.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, go have a drink with your brother.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, happy
Now Grandma's quiet.
Did you go?
Linda with Fahrenheit stopped in and is helping, I guess, with this golf tournament. And they're honoring Michelle Black for it. And so she is hitting all the businesses, asking for donations for this particular golf tournament. And so we put it on here for you guys to discuss. You don't have to make a motion. You can wait till the whole board is back, whatever you guys want to do.
All right. Janice?
Well, I think it's a good idea for us to make the donation. And Michelle served as our mayor. There's a real connection between the town and this request for this donation. And I think it shows that we appreciate her and the service that she did from the town by making this donation.
Yeah, I'm just reading, again, what it said. Yeah, so basically for the $500 donation, we'd be sponsoring a whole, which is cool.
Mhm.
Why not? In the memory of Michelle. I'm all for it. I'm sure we can squeeze the $500 out of the town.
Richard?
Terry, there goes your budget.
I'm not for it. I don't think we ought to be giving taxpayers money to sponsor a golf hole. That's just my opinion, but I will support whatever the board says.
Nick?
Yeah, I'm with Richard on this. I like the idea of it. I think Michelle was of service to the town. I love that. I'm just worried about, it's again, one of those pieces of where does it stop?
Right.
So, yeah, I'm sort of both pro and con. I don't have a hard opinion, but I just, I think Richard had a really valid point.
What are everyone's thoughts on it supporting Medicine Horse Center,
The nonprofit.
the nonprofit?
Yeah, see, that's what it's in support of.
But we also have this grant that supports the nonprofit. They could come in and ask for it.
Absolutely. So do we want to make a decision tonight, or do we want to wait till there is a full board here to make a
Throw it
decision?
back to the board.
I think we ought to table it.
Yeah, we've got till August
26th?
So, yeah, why don't we get the full board?
I think I would feel more comfortable doing that too. When anytime we're, putting money, regardless of the amount, I would like for the whole board to have input. So,
I agree.
I'm totally agree.
okay. There we go. All right. So we'll table it. So next is items for the July 12th agenda. and we have the workshop for the first budget, first draft.
Again.
Oh boy. The
Seems
utility
like yesterday, doesn't it, folks?
does. Utility financial hardship draft ordinance discussion, and we do have questions on that to Heather. That is this because we need to have an ordinance in place for her to make the decision of, doing late fees or something, or is this that thing we'd already talked about that we decided not to do? So
Well, that's what I
I'm
thought.
confused why it's on there.
yeah,
Me too.
I don't
Why is
know.
this on here?
We had kind of. Oh,
Oh, go David.
go lawyer, go.
Okay, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know, the board has said, this is our, how we want to handle hardship. But it wasn't in our ordinance, and it really didn't, our ordinance didn't really give it discretion.
Okay.
That's very cool. I said that afterwards, Heather to incorporate that into our utility regulations.
Okay. That was one of our questions, because we didn't know if this just had to be put into an ordinance now because it was just a board directive previously, and just so that we have all of our T's crossed and everything, that by putting in an ordinance, it's more legal.
Right.
Okay, perfect. All right, so that stays. And then adopt the 2025 to 2030 capital plan, a Southwest Health Systems discussion, cooperative agreement between Montezuma County Department of Human Social Services and Mancos Marshal's Office, and comp plan Chapter 9 review. Anybody have anything else they'd like to add to that very long agenda?
I don't think so.
All right, if not, next on the agenda is adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
There we go.
Damn, so quick.
Wow. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? I'm sure you guys all saw it because we all did. I'm a little surprised.
Hold on.
Off.
Off.
Has anyone heard anything from Carrie about